Good afternoon, Corette Miller from ThryvX. Thank you for joining me at the Whitby Chamber Lorna Learns, and we'd just like to learn a little bit more about your organization. Tell us about ThryvX as a newly formed company.
Oh, well, thanks for the invite today, Lorna. So ThryvX was formed with us two female CEOs coming together and creating ThryvX, so my partner Jill Button. And we really brought it together to help organizations and business owners, other business owners, thrive versus just surviving in their business. When we met, we started to share stories around some of the challenges that we personally have had as business owners. Running our businesses for mine was 13 years and Jill's around 9, I think. And we just kind of thought, wow, why isn't there an organization out there that startups can have that really is being like their back office? And that's where we thought, wait a second here. New Initiatives previously did, virtual HR and recruiting support, and Jill's company did virtual procurement. So let's just create another organization and become the back office for companies. And that's what we're striving to do. So
that's excellent. And there's a huge demand for that now. So you're in a good space. What are your goals, and along with your passions for ThryvX, where are you heading?
So our goals is to obviously further growth of ourselves here in the region and abroad. And our goal is to, and our passion really, I would say, is to be there for organizations and to support them. I'm very passionate about, I left the corporate world because I would experience conversations and people come up to me and say, hey, this is, termination, this happened, or my organization, we received this complaint and I got this fine, and they're small companies, right? And it can be very detrimental. A $5,000 fine to a large organization is not really, they don't really care, but $5,000 to a local retail store for not being compliant or something, or not having their foundation in place can be very detrimental. And I'm like, there's no reason why organizations of this size can't have HR support. So that's our passion now, is that at all sizes, from startup to enterprise level, that you have the same level of support and expertise as the larger corporations would. No different than an IBM or where I worked for before at Lavalife. Nothing like they had an IT department, social media, bookkeeping, finance, HR, recruiting, marketing. We want to provide that. That's our passion. And so no one's going, who's doing this and who's doing that and who's doing our website? It's just a one-stop shop.
It's vital support. Excellent. You mentioned that you do GTA and abroad. So how far do you expand? How far do you go?
Well, because we're virtual, we can actually go across the country. We do currently have a couple of clients in BC, and we have a client who's going to be expanding there next year into BC. So if it's not, because we offer mostly virtual support, but we also offer on-site. So it depends on the demand and the needs of each organization on where, but our goal and our passion, our goal is to be global eventually. Like that's when we want to grow past and beyond in health organizations beyond the North America, right? So, but that's a few years out. Well, let's dominate, or not, I shouldn't say dominate, but let's just dominate Durham region. So.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like the two of you have quite the path to follow and expand your business. I think globally is not impossible anymore with virtual. The world's a smaller world now that we're all gone virtual.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And we've already supported in the UK.
Nice.
Right, as well at different stages, and clients come and go because we help them in their growth path. So and right now, actually in about a half an hour, I'll be doing an interview for an HR manager for a client who's grown to the point where they need now to bring somebody in full time. And we love to see that. Like we love to see, because to us that's success. We've helped them. We've supported them along their growth period, and they can focus on their business. So we've had that in the UK a couple of times, and then they get to a certain point and they're just like, okay, so we actually now need somebody here physically. And because, we're not going to hop on a plane and go for a meeting.
Maybe in the future, that'd be nice.
It would be nice. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for explaining about your company and telling our members exactly what that you do. So our members know a little bit more about you. I have a question for you personally.
Oh, okay.
I know you're an avid golfer and an excellent golfer. What is your best 18 score?
Oh, my best. Yeah. 97.
97. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
So
That's
yeah, I've
incredible.
always, it's that, those games, and then it's 2 holes and they blow up and I get snowmans, and it happens all the time. And the golfers out there are going to know what I mean when I say I get
Yeah.
snowmans, and so I've aimed to come in at that 90 or just under 90. And then I don't know, it just blows up. So, but yeah, my best has been at Royal Ashburn is when I originally broke 100. My first time ever breaking was Royal Ashburn, and 97 was at Royal Ashburn.
That's fantastic. And did you get 4 birdies at our golf tournament at Royal Ashburn in
Something
June?
like that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm never golfing with you.
Oh, come on, Stonehenge next year for sure.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I wish you happy holidays and thank you so much for taking your time to join me on Lorna Learns and teaching our membership all about you and Jill. So thank you.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you.